singleton design pattern. Where we will do singleton design pattern? Even Angular is a singleton design pattern. Yesterday I was telling, right? So now there is a statement for everyone, like all Spring Beans are singleton. So singleton patterns ensures that there will exist only a single instance in the object of the member. So now you call n number of times, you create an instance for n number of times, it will give you only one instance. It will give you only one instance. So now you see here. So you declare n number of times. So what happens? It goes and sees the picture depicts. Oh, sorry, I thought this room was occupied. Wasn't occupied, but the object was already created by someone. The same object will be reused. The same object will be reused. The same object has been reused by everyone. The picture depicts here. Okay, the IOC Spring IOC container will create an object. So normal, literally to say, you inject one service or a DAO layer, okay, or a DAO layer. So that particular one instance only will be there. One object only it will be created. So you inject n number of times. In hub you call, in event you call, the user service. Okay, user details. Let us consider. Okay, in hub you call, wherever you call, you have injected once. How many instances will you create? It will not create n number of instances. It will create only one instance. So by default you are already using a single pattern. So knowingly or unknowingly we are using design patterns, but we don't know what is exactly what we are doing. That's why I ask front-end people to request a front-end people to go through the design patterns again and how it is applied already in existing your solutions. If you elicit out and tell, so that the people will understand. So now if you see here, I have created account now n number of times, only one instance is ever created. Okay, the same shared instance is injected in each of collaborating object. So this is an XML way of declaration rather than we are doing a annotation way of declaration now. That's it. So ensures that class has only a single instance or provide a global access point to that instance. I inject n number of places. in the project. It will give me a single instance. So as I told you, a singleton scope manages only one object in the container. What is this singleton scope? What is this scope? Okay, scope. There are Spring. Now we are discussing about Spring scopes. There are different scopes. Okay, there are different scopes in the Spring container. So how? What are these Spring Bean scopes? So one is a singleton. So how we'll gain this? This one is by default it is a singleton. Okay. So there are some beans which should be available for every time you create a new session. For a session, it should be whenever the session expires, you should create a new bean. In that case, or for something like it should be available for a global session. Okay, for everyone it will be same. So in that case, these scopes will be useful. Okay, these scopes will be useful. Now, if you for every request, you need to have what do you say? For every request, I need to change my. There should be a change in my instance. So then I will go and create a scope type of a request. Scope type of a request. Okay. So normally in a banking application and all, every time it should be a new instance. It should not be an old instance itself. So real world use cases of bean scopes. So now if we see, as we saw already, a singleton and prototype. So this is a vice versa. Like prototype and singleton are dead opposite to each other. It like singleton retains same instance for call, whereas prototype will retain a new bean instance. So both are dead opposite. It doesn't store any cache version like singleton. Like singleton stores the cache version, whereas Prototype will not. So real-time world example. Declare the configured form elements. Okay. That's what a text box configured to validate a names. So in that case, we will use prototype. So in that case, we will use a prototype. So we have a real-world examples for every scope, every type of scope. The information should be valid only on one page, like the result of a search and confirmation of an order, like Flipkart order. Okay, an online order, anything. Until the page is reloaded. Until the page is reloaded. Once the page is reloaded, the scope should not be same, right? That it should not be in your scope. I ordered into a card, I reload it. I went into like till a credit card payment. I didn't do the payment, but I refreshed it. What happened? It came back, right? So it came back to a new, again it will be a new one. It will be a new request to you. New bean will be created. Automatically it will be created. So these are all real scenarios, real time scenarios. So like at the right session. See, I literally saw PCM. There is a team called PCM team, which where actually the project has been created. Like they were using this at the right session in a controller level, at a controller level. Usually where we can use this sessions on where you can use the scopes. So hold for authentication information. Okay, like I'm doing a login and logout. There, every time you should use a scope called session. Okay, so now they have the login, right? So in that case, the controller, like you write your own application tomorrow, your scope should be session. Okay, that scope should be a session one. Like if the session clears, it should be a new instance again. Okay, so now this global session, it will be very rarely used. Okay, so that you can check in some places. Actually, I don't see that. Fine. So now I want to define a scope. How I will define a scope? Using a @scope annotation. So now if you see here, I am doing a scope definition for a account service. So configurable bean factory dot scope singleton. Okay, @scope value configurable bean factory scope singleton. Like if it is an auth entry service, what we will do, I will keep again. Now in auth entry service also for SAT2 we can try. For SAT2 we can try. We can keep that scope value is equal to configurable bean factory dot scope underscore session scope underscore session, so that we can try. So for every session, it should give you a new instance. So that is okay.